Hello you guys, welcome everyone, happy Sunday to all of you and welcome to more testing for tomorrow's GT Pro Season 3 race number 5, well event number 5, it's race 9 and 10 I believe. And we are at Sebring once and ever again. We're expecting some rain, so on today's schedule I'm very undecided whether, you know, to go out on track and put down more weather tests, so put down rain and stuff. But effectively, I have to be honest with you guys, and I'm not really confident yet with the overall performance in the dry, which means more laps, more getting used to the car, more understanding the car. Probably also more fighting the car. We will see. But effectively for you guys, more racing, to be honest. More practice, more questioning. And personally for me, I hope to see more evidence. So there is another setting that I have changed for today. And well, we will see how it will go over the course of the testing today. As I mentioned already, the car, I don't know, it is between being too oversteery. I'm lacking a little bit of pace, I'm lacking a little bit of performance on the exits. So therefore some small changes to the dampers being done. Will that be a perfect solution? I'm not sure just yet. Surely need to find out, need to see how the long run will go. But yeah, we will see how it goes. And you guys will witness that too. Beyond that, we're gonna go back onto the competition system. We're lining up for the race at 8:30 PM Central European Summertime with the McLaren MP4-13 around the Imola circuit. And once again, you guys are invited to take part in this competition race, so that we end up all together on a track, that we give the rFactor 2 competition system a little bit more traffic to deal with. That surely would be appreciated by Studio 397 Motorsport Games and the player base, that's for sure. Yes, Bevy, the next RCCO round, the Dutch X Prix, to take place at Maastricht, just as you said. And that will surely be interesting to see how the car will perform there, how the racetrack will suit the car in terms of racing, of course. We'll find out all together in more practice streams towards that, that's for sure. Well, Devi, it would probably be a bad sign if your friend did not recognize the streets, as the official Studio 397 content obviously lines itself up on the reality, which means if they are saying this is the Maastricht circuit, then it would be surprising if they would use kind of fictive street circuit parts. So yeah, it's a good sign though that they did not F it up in any way. Anyway guys, happy Sunday to you, thanks for your time joining. Again, tomorrow already the GT Pro race, and I feel the rear end already all over the place, to be honest. Let's see how quick we can go in average then. A bit wide out of 5, but if we could keep the balance somewhat close to what that is right here, then I'd surely be happy. Better exits. Looks like the rear is a bit more stable here too. Despite second gear sends it into a slide. We're about to come 3/10 quicker. Let's see what sunset will hold up for us. Bit tighter on the exit. Wow. If I did not hit the ref limiter that hard, it's port 10th. Nearly into the 0.1s. Hey Lexar, how are you doing, buddy? Doing great, doing absolutely great. Had a good weekend, loads of chill out time. A bit too sideways, yeah, that's costing a full 10 volt together, probably even more. So now this is obviously the point of time where tires are starting to degrade already. Onto the backside we go. We have the potential for a 0.1, depending on sunset, especially on the exit, not to hit the ref limiter. Well, seemingly hasn't made that much of an effect. Good opening laps though. That surely makes a lot more hope for me personally. Let's see how the car will feel when now the tires are starting to degrade. So again, we are joining the McLaren MP4-13 race happening 8:30 PM on the competition system around Imola, and you guys are very much welcome to join us. Of course, join us here in the stream if you wish to, but most importantly, if you feel like driving, I'd look forward to see you guys on the track as well. We're going to do another 30-minute practice session prior to the race, just like we did on Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yes, it was Thursday. So I hope you guys will be with us. As for this one here, we keep the testing up. (23-24 laps of racing to be done tomorrow in the main race. Hey Driflish, how are you doing, buddy? Thanks for your time, thanks for joining. Ooh, yeah, and that is the fucking... Oh my god. The fucking rear end of the fucking car. Sorry, of course, not bitching against the car, but it is a bit of a bummer that there is this inconsistency of balance, I want to say. Like, you know, we have the brake pressure already quite far to the front. And then you brake and you turn in and suddenly the rear is all over the place. Attila Dinner Sim Racing, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Happy Sunday to all of you. Let's hope that the sun doesn't push out between the clouds, because that would mean Michi needs a break and needs to shut down the blends. Alright. So now is the point of time where we start caring about lap times a bit. We are needing mid to low 2 minutes flat. In order to be in good race contention. And that's going to be interesting to see now. I mean, yes, we have probably lost already 4 or 5 tenths in the first sector, pretty unnecessary. So this one is going to be a high minutes too, high 2 minutes lap time. Despite ABS, the car is not as nice as I thought it would be. Yeah, at least I'm not 4 tenths further off as last time. Last time I left this upcoming hairpin with 7 tenths of gap. This time it's at least only 4.5. Wow. Just literally driving off the track. Too much slidiness there. Like, unnecessary loss of time. 100%. It's going to be another high 2 minutes. Not necessarily thinking that the setup is an issue this time though. Right now it feels like more me being the issue. So fix your driving. Hey Lyubomir, how are you doing? For God's sake. Oh Robert, keep pushing, keep pushing. As we're pushing the Audi. Ah, but I keep missing time here on the freaking hairpin. It's utter joke. Hey, Scotty. If I could not, just for the sakes of it, drive from the track like a freaking idiot, that would be great. So, I'm in an interesting situation right now. I have to introduce mega understeer by overturning on the wheel and get the front tires a lot more worn compared to the rear. In order to keep improving the balance, but if I do so, I mean, introducing understeer in hindsight also means, wow, this is not going to be fun tomorrow at all. Okay. This is pissing me off though. I don't want to go more conservative on the front. Happy Easter to you then, Lubomir. So, I go more conservative on the car because what other choice do I have? That means I only have to be like, you know, surviving the first 3 or 4 laps, but then have it easier later on. Well then, let's see. So I know I went more conservative with the front end, but wow. Yeah, to a certain extent you see the Audi improve. Well, Lexa, probably I should get a huge digital camera. I see on other streamers that those cameras produce way better pictures than even this 4K. Wow, we're gonna ditch into the 58 mega. By far the best turn 5 I ever did in this entire testing phase. Bit wide on the exit though. The big question is, how long will the balance keep with us? I'm very careful on getting too exaggerating now about balance and kart performance. It's going to be another 58 even. Yeah, but if the balance stays like this in general, oh, you're gonna see happy Michi tonight. F. Track limit. Right, so this is the third time lap So afterwards we're starting to aim for another high 59. Before low 2 minutes flat are on the target. This would have been a 59.3. But again, it is now to see what the balance is going to be like. We're coming in for that high 59. It's gonna be out to be close even. Going to be a 59. And I think it's not going to be a 59 even. Ever so close! 59. 993. So, low 2 minutes are on our menu now. Let's see if we can get them. Ah, not with so horrific exits of turn 5. Martinsen, good evening to you. Oh, it's just because of the camera. Wow, I am sleeping so bad around this section right now. I certainly do have a greater stability through sunset. It's another 59. So 2/10 missing there already. Yeah, certainly 2/10 we're carrying unnecessarily with us. 3/10. I mean, yeah, we're starting to drop into the 2 minutes area now. That was inevitable. We're looking towards the 2004. Yeah, 2004, even a 0.5 nearly. Missing the apex. More left. Oh, fuck's sake. Richard, stop talking that shit, please. No one can do 58s at this stage. Yeah, Luvo, but maybe just on the first lap, or on the second, but not in the 10th lap. General though, rear is loads more reliable, which is great. Just need to stop effing up turn 1. Yeah, still an F up. Certainly with that off track. Yeah, well, I think the first 2 F1 races have given us more than they were actually designed to. Like, you know, Imola without rain would have been pretty boring. Bahrain without Mercedes strategists would have been pretty boring as well. I don't think today was a good race for F1. Kinda shows the issues as well, like those cars on paper are pretty close to each other when you're talking from McLaren up to Aston Martin. But as soon as the race comes, no one is really able to run in the dirty air of each other and whatnot. Like the 1 lap pace. Ah, fuck's sake, it's something entirely different compared to the race pace, as seen with McLaren, Ricciardo, as seen with Russell, Williams and Vettel. Both have dropped a lot. To me, beside the sensor issue of Bottas, I'm so sorry, but he has been pretty useless again. Like, you guys, after coming out of pit road, yes, his tires were cold and everything, but can you tell me one thing? Why for God's sake do you not cover up the inside of turn 5? All what Bottas was doing is like, oh, Max, you got the inside line here, take it. I don't want to defend the position anyway. That's exactly what he was doing with Verstappen right behind. Well, yeah, that is just my personal opinion on that. Feel free to fight me. To be honest, it is absolutely scandalous, personally, that Mazepin has a spot, whereas Grosjean, nor Magnussen, nor Hülkenberg have a spot. But I'll probably stop saying something like that now. Never know. Yeah, money. Good call. The total proof that money isn't everything is seen in the casus, or the causa of Aston Martin. It is a shame that a name like Aston Martin has been, well, put down to dirt so much in F1, with them, like, you know, seemingly really struggling big time to keep up with the pack. But also in this case, Papa Stroll, with millions and billions of dollars, just throwing it at it. And it's actually good to see that this is not how the sport works. It works like this to a certain extent, but not to the entirety. Fuck's sake. Yeah, but look at the way that Mercedes was taken in. Like, you know, Ross Brawn back then in 2019 filed Brawn GP, got world champions. Then he sold his team to Mercedes, and it was crystal clear that the moment they joined Formula 1, of course with big Michael Schumacher and I think Nico Rosberg, it was all about building a team. You know, they weren't like, yeah, we come into the business and be right at it on the front. It took the 3 or 4 years. But then remember, Brawn GP has been an entire new entry, has been an entire new team. What happened basically at Aston Martin is that, I know Force India has been around the business for, well, was it a decade? I think it was for decades already. Then Lance Stroll came in, called it Racing Point. Team was literally the same. It was the pink Mercedes last year. Then they say, okay, now we'll call Aston Martin and have a little bit, and have even more back end or backing up from a factory. Well, a team with 15 years of experience. I mean, one could say exactly the same about Williams. But Williams, of course, haven't been in the same position or haven't been in the same statement as Lawrence Stroll with his ambitions, with Aston Martin, with his son, with everything in Formula 1. Like, Williams has its history, that's for sure. But yeah. There's probably loads of speculations of what went which way and why and who is struggling because of what and blah blah blah. No! I'm dropping in the 201s because of stupidity. F. The big tragedy about this lap time is I could do mid 2.0 flats. So I stop talking now and start racing. Halt's Maul. So bad. Ach, Dreck. What the fuck's going on? Yep, it is tomorrow. 17:15 Central European Summertime. I got the stream already scheduled for you guys. Yeah, I'm expecting a shit ton of incidents into first and final turn. It's a pretty good lap still considering the first sector. What a shit exit out of 5 again. Oh god. Can I not just do one fucking lap for sake? That is at least okay. If I'd be stopping the fucking mistakes. Nice flat spots. It's going to be interesting to see what performance is left in those tires now. Finally a better turn 1. Finally a better turn 5. Did I really have to spin to get some performance? Looks like the gremlins have now left my head. For God's sake. Yeah, so nice. An easy mid 200 just killed. And another good lap time killed. Embarrassing. Nice, I'm even throwing another 2 minutes flat away. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein, oder? What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna be utterly bad tomorrow. There's no other way around it. And I don't get it why. I'm doing my over 100th lap already. And I'm feeling like I'm driving the car for the first time. So inconsistent. So random. Like last time I exited this corner to 3/10 off the pace. Now it's just 1.5. Great. No, I don't know. It shouldn't be just Audi things. It's also some Michi things, it seems. I'm probably also driving it over the limit. I don't know, for the sakes of it, I'm losing an additional 10th everywhere right now. Into here. Into there. Not even speaking about the exit. It's just insane. I mean, you know, this is a good exit out of Sunset, but yet again, I've lost so much momentum already that I'm again in a 2008. Lorry, I'm struggling a bit. Oh yes, Lexa, I'm gonna do it in the break. Fuck. Yeah, gifted a good lap away. Yeah, we were coming in for a pretty good lap time this time, bye. Just send it to me. I'm gonna have a short break in a few minutes before we going out on that track. So guys, what we're going to do in a few is changing to wet track. Before that, we're gonna do a lap time analysis where you guys can see how inconsistent I am in the sectors. Gonna probably hurt myself pretty much, but that's what you need to be. Honest with yourself at all times. Nice! So I'm lacking a 10th compared to last lap already. And well, what shall I say? I broke into the triangle chicane with a little bit more of a second. Gapped to my PB. Oh, it's an off track. Noise. Fagometer. So I think 2 or 3 more laps to go. Before we have a final wet test. We would come in with a 200 something. Probably still better than last long run we did. But Jesus Christ. I'm so annoyed of myself in the meanwhile. Fucking language, sorry. Ach, raste aus, ey. So at this stage we're missing 1.5 tenths. Again. And we're up to 2.5 tenths again. Doing the proper Max Verstappen drive right here. Unable to put laps together. Like, I think this triangle chicane here, I have fucked it up 15 of 20 times. Final lap. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Probably 2/10 thrown away again. Good job you did, Michi. No. No, 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 no. So, we're looking at the final lap. Sectors, that's for sure. Oh, wait, no, don't even finish the final lap. So, I am considerably pissed off, to be honest. Let's have a looky out of the last 10 big laps. So, look at the variety in the first sector. 0.3, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.4, 0.1, 0.1. So, let's combine fastest sectors. 45, 371, 32, yeah, 233, and final sector. I mean, look at the final sector itself, like a 34, a 43-0, but I could rage. I could really rage. 43-5, 43-5. Fucked up triangle, 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 and so on, and so on. Wow. So, 43,059 makes it a 2 minutes flat 0.6. What am I doing? 0.9, 0.9, 1, 0.8, 9, 0.8. Like, I'm consistently over 2.5 tenths off the pace. Of the pace that I can do, of course. So that's how nice it is. I could really just slapstick myself, to be honest. I'm so annoyed of myself. Okay, anyway, we're gonna save the set and carry on with wet tire running. That means a short change of servers and everything. And that means for you guys, you're gonna see a little GT Pro intro. Not this one, but this one. guys, here we are back on the wet server. This time, as we are still in Sebring, we just wait for the railroad to cover up and soak up some water. Lexa, I had a look at your little gadget, and to be honest, looks nice. Looks really good. I think personally the only thing that we would need to get going is, you know, different pictures looping at the top, different video scenes and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that you are much aware about the facts, that the things that I'm intended to see or I'm intended to do. Anyway, we are now coming up to some more wet driving, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Here's still a little bit of dry. Yeah, it's soon going to be wet. So Lexa, I said it looks great. It looks very good. Personally, probably I would say we need a little bit more. Like, you know, at the top, you just had one picture so far. I think we should have a selection of animated videos kind of looping in that area, so it is to be used flexible. So let's see how the balance is in the rain. We're gonna do 15 minutes of laps, so 7, 8, 6, well 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 laps. Oh dear. And then we jump over into the McLaren MP4-13. Oh, I was just wondering if I had the right tires on. Wow, I thought there was ABS on the car. Yeah, but what do you think about those pictures being in slow-mo as a video? Fuck's sake, in the setup I was running for the dry, the balance is horrendous in the wet. Wow. Car doesn't want to turn at all. Yeah. Oh dear. Later. Wow, I'm just slipping off. The good news so far is that it seems that the car isn't... Oh, I better don't say anything. God knows when the rear is about to step out. It's just our 4th lap. Attila, I don't think so. I think both wet and dry. Quite the same. Same style, same line. Yep, Ricardo, tomorrow is GT Pro. So guys, I'm pretty sure you are also interested to see how we battle out with a McLaren around the Imola circuit and the MP4-13. Coming up on the competition system, the race is in 37 minutes. as we still want to have some prep on it. We're soon going to jump over to the new UI and the competition system. But first, we're gonna have a few more laps, and to be honest, in the wet, I'm starting to get a feel a bit for the car. Maybe this feel is also contributing to the dry performance. As you know, in the wet you need to be driving way more precisely. Ah, it's fine, Attila. The dry and the wet line are pretty much the same, I'd say. Wrong answers only. Not the best sunset though. Ay. Okay, so we try for one other great lap or two. Right now it feels like I'm off in every corner again. Not sure if it's just the wet tire giving up. Okay, guys, you know what? I call it a day on this one. I hope you have enjoyed this drive here around the Sebring circuit, and I'm pretty sure you guys will stay around for the upcoming racing in the competition system in the McLaren MP4-13 around Imola circuit. That means we're going to switch the simulation build quickly, go into the new UI, stuff like that. Have a 2 or 3 minute break and be right back here on Michi Hoyer Simracing. You guys will enjoy good racing now in the upcoming MP4-13 race around Imola. Feel free to join it on the grid. Feel free to stay with us here on the stream. And other than that, guys, grab yourself a coffee. We're back in 2 minutes. So guys, welcome back here to the racing. Coming up in the competition system race, I'm in the meanwhile checking some quick data. That is also obviously a good side effect of this 2-minute break to do in the meanwhile. As yeah, we are about to join the testing server for Imola, and that's about happening soon. So looking very much forward now to see what will happen in this car, what we can do with this car, and yeah, it will be definitely interesting for you guys as well to see the performances compared to Thursday. As first, of course, we wait for the new UI to get his fucking ass up. This is amazing, I want to say. Very amazing. Yeah, beyond that, thanks for all the new follows and all the new subscribers on the YouTube and the Twitch channel, of course. If you do appreciate the streaming that we do, I would mega appreciate if you guys are giving us the support with becoming a follower on Twitch, becoming a subscriber on the YouTube channel. Make this community grow. That is all great stuff. I'm sure you guys are pushing us very, very hard. So thanks a lot in advance, of course. So in the meanwhile, I've checked with some data, nothing too special. And well, not really, really happy, to be honest, with the overall performances, the car, of myself, everything. Where is my Radical GT3 love at? What is that you're after, Victor? So, for the Imola circuit, I'm most likely relying on what I built for... Wait, what? No way. Did I fuck it up? Are we at the Azur? No, it's at Imola, for God's sake. That's great. I'm just not sure if... Why? Why? Why is it Circuit d'Azur? Es ist nicht zu fassen, Mann. Well, all cars, all track, no, because we're gonna swap over to... Where is it? Where is it? There it is. We're gonna select that series. We're gonna invest probably 2 minutes into loading the series. Noise. Grgnar. Fuck's sake. So Lexa, it seems like you can design like 5 minutes, 5-minute channel advertising spots, because we're loading series, we're doing stuff you guys are not here to see for. Right, finally. Imola we go, we select. Are we racing the old layout? Nice. And single player, session settings, be sure, you know. Yes, practice. Opponents none. Yeah, I want to have at least a medium status. I'm happy to... I don't care whether the track evolves or not. And then we click race. And do some practice laps. Nice. So what bugs me a lot is the fact that, you know, our already short waiting time is now being consumed up by rFactor 2's, well, features on the new UI. Anyway, we made it. So setups, we load whatever we have for Portugal, and then we see what we can do for this one, Portugal GP. What? We save it at Imola. Where are you? We're racing the 2001 layout, which is nice. I've never raced there before in rFactor 2. No anti-cuts! Nice! Oh, but the car is so low that you probably can't touch some curbs. Classic racing, no runoff zones, just straight gravel and grass. Ooh. Oh, that chicane is much easier though. Now let's see what happens for Rivazza on the inside curbs. I probably can't really take him. Need to be careful because that car is sensible to it. But to be honest, to me that leaves all the overtaking possibilities out on this track. And shorten the gears. Thinking about even upping the wings further. Okay, and also I want to raise the rear end a bit. Where are you? Springs. I want the spring to be more soft at the front, that's for sure. Same with the ARB. I want to get rid of this freaking understeer car is introducing. Let's see how this drives. I don't get it. Is there an introduced launch control in the car? Okay, that's too much. I don't know. Oh, I forgot the brakes. I want to have the brakes definitely eased up a bit. Like, I can go soft on the brakes, yes, but I don't want. I just want to be able to Push the brakes a bit. Better. Still need to be careful on the brakes though. Car has now a significant amount of rake. Just looks going nicely around the turns. Also, yeah, with a higher rear end and lower packers, probably a little bit more easy over all the curbs. Oh, I see the chicane. There's probably loads of performance to be gained at still. Probably need a tad more 6th gear. Just a tad though. First of all, gears, maximum rev, engine mix. Maybe was that enough already? Wow, maybe that is really enough. Let's have a look again. Chassis. I think the rear end can be even softer, and let's try to a bit. Yep. What does the rev limiter do? Well, probably it just kills the engine a lot more. But in a 25-minute race, that shouldn't be a big problem. Beyond that, since it is a V10 engine, more revs means more power. That's effectively what it is doing. And also more revs means, of course, longer gears. As you can, you know, have the same gears but more revs. To be honest, back then the setups have been way more interesting. See if 6th gear is enough. So usually we would have hit the limiter here on 6th gear already. On the downhill to Rivazza, but we still have 500 RPM left over. I think that should be fair enough to, or well enough to do a move then. Usually now would be the ref limiter in place already, and now we would have hit 6th gear ref limiter too. Now we have a little bit more of margin, and that's fine, so that we can shorten the gearbox even a little more. Just a click. We'll first have a lap or two. Because we only have 15 minutes to the race. I hope we have some guys in the race as well. Going to look forward. Probably a bit too quick. big F. And with all understeer that is in the car, I want to have a little bit more rear end stability though. Yeah, I'll try to shorten second a bit. I understand that, Lexar. I think this series is one of the most unpopular ones in the competition system for exactly that reason. Lubomir, get them! Those 10 cents would be worth it. Nearly lost the car again. Oh la la. Okay, we are looking. What if we remove even more pakas? Just trying some things. Then for the gears, I want the second to be a tad shorter. Oh no, Lubo. Doesn't sound nice. Lower that. I don't want to go even higher on that range, to be honest. Let's try again. Of course, I don't want to make the car undrivable. Don't you have a few cents that you can just load into Steam? Uh-oh. I am not 100% sure if I went too low on the suspension now. We will see. Look at those shorter gears. And now I'm losing time, which to me means, yep, I think I'm scratching too much on the ground now. Push that car up again. I need to run. Run. I barely have finished 2 laps. Let's see what the shorter gears can do. Not the biggest effect. Or another news, non-existent. RIP! It's gonna be fun. Gonna bring some packers back and... Oh, fuck it, you know. So, 25 times 60 divided by 84. It's 18 laps. 18 times 65 liters of fuel, please. Copy, Bono. We are looking. Save. What? Imola. Save. Leave. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing total bullshit with the car setup as well. I have no freaking clue really. So we register for the race and we find. Oh dear. Please, anyone. 2 drivers. Holy F, no. That's not what I thought it would be. Okay, we're doing the usual things. We're gonna restart rFactor 2 and hope for the best. Ripatoni. Let's see what happens. I hope that we erase a bit more than 2 guys, though, to be honest. But yeah, it is same issue. Like as I already mentioned, the series is not too popular, as you can imagine. So still loading. So at least loading into the game. In the meanwhile, we can probably browse a little through the competition system to see or watch out for any new features whatsoever. We're gonna make this a challenge though. If it is really just 2 people on it, then the challenge is going to be quite like race and don't spin and don't box and, you know, just straightforward, just race. Guys, I still much appreciate your time. I know it doesn't look the best or the most spectacular with these competition systems being on. But it is what it is. Content, copy. So watch competition. Let's have a look if we have some new features. More info. Sessions. So what I still think is a bit. So you can't see old. At 24:09 is the best possible time. Oh la la. We really got the 500 points for Portugal. Paul Stante will not be able to be overtaken if Bart Slobodian isn't racing. It looks like going to be between Bart and Antonio Mir. Anyway, let's see if it's 4 drivers at least. Nice. I'm happy to share the set, Lexa, if if we make it in time to the server. But I gotta say that the setup's probably pretty oversteery to be driven, so if to the gates. Hmm. How many people were in now? 5? 4. Great. Lexa, you're already in. How the fuck is that possible? Yeah, I don't get it. How is that possible? Really? Like man, Lexa, I'm on a motherboard SSD. But still. It needs to be something within the code. I don't really know. Like, usually I do at least have the possibility or have the confidence that I'm going to be joining within the 5 minutes 30. Despite it is close enough at times, but you have the orange McLaren. Okay. We are looking. We are looking. And without the wheels, copy that. Well, 2031. We still need 2 minutes to make it. Nice. Get in there, rFactor 2. Hey, Heaves. Oh, look at that, Lexar. Oh, Dan Olf Brandholm, the pole position sitter, and Antonio Mir. So, pace-wise at least, it's going to be an interesting race, I'm sure. Those guys are considerably good, to be honest. That was a pretty big one. Oops. Let's have a look at the top speed. I haven't looked at mine top speed though. Someone remembers by chance? I'm pretty sure I got over 290. So let's have a look and find out, huh? So we are starting in third, ahead of Lexar. Shame. Oh nice, no grip whatsoever. And with no grip I mean no real rope. Yep, Lexar I can. Let me... it's pointless anyway. Like, either we do it or we don't do it. So set up... Share... Here you go. Oh, that's not the way to start then. Maybe that, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to race. Race. Enjoy it. I hope you will. I hope I will. There we go.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Yeah, Victor. It has to do with the car as it's pretty bad to drive. It's interesting how in first gear it just keeps still. Oh, someone missed the start. Lexar, you're rolling. Oh, someone is using higher wings. It's just the old track layout, guys. So I'm pretty sure you guys also will enjoy a different view here. Seeing the work in the cockpit. Ah, the guy is good. I think he's also racing Div 1 in VEC. Well, that should be close enough for a move. Oh la la. Shows the problem with the track. It is pretty difficult to overtake. Was an F1 and is here of course as well. And believe it or not, it's not like you can push big time behind another car. As dirty air is pretty existent. Ah! If! On the direction change, not precise enough. Wow. Understeer! Oh. Nearly dead. Ah. Big F. He's nearly Bottased. Not again. I'm a bit weak on the brakes, admit. You know, I just don't want to die on him. Guy's definitely doing smart defending, and yeah, of course his pace isn't that bad either. Like, as I say, I think I know him from Virtual Endurance Championship in Division 1. Potentially with more wings being effectively faster. But I should still find my way through. fucking chicken! Oh, that was my one, sorry. This is what I mean. Oh, now I've broken front splitter. This is exactly what I mean with I'm scared to die on the brakes. It's exactly what happened. Nice! Wow, but F classic. You know, the thing is though, it's what the fuck? Oh, nice. Okay. Box. Yeah, that's race of course done. Front wing damage. I hit the astroturf of this fucking curb. Nice, yeah. Cannot win this anymore. big if. Should have been an easy win though. But I wanted to say it's not like Ola meant it, made it. I am driving a fucking boat now as well. It's not like Ola made it easy for us, of course, but at the same time I'm pretty sure he's a good half a second slower. Like we will see now what we can make up on him. But first, of course, we need to pass Mir. With the fucking Astro. I don't even know what to say, how it felt like going over that. Felt like a completely different surface. Never mind though. So the gap is 29 seconds. Embarrassing. Even if I just got myself a new nose and nothing else, we would have not gotten him. And then while saving the car, I accidentally put it into neutral. Then I thought I need to shift down and put in reverse. So damn stupid. And this is what buggers me most, like... Yeah, you know, I'm a statistics guy. So, should have been a win. It's not going to be a win. Just a second place. Kudos to Ola, of course. Keeping it all together. Well, of course, race is not done yet, but... What the fuck is that Astro? 10 minutes. 27 and a half. I know pace is good now, but Ola doesn't need to risk anything. All he needs to do is keeping it on the black stuff. Which in fact though is not the easiest thing with the car itself. Let's see how long those tires can actually hold up. The car doesn't make it difficult to drive though. I know you guys will be like, this looks easy and whatnot, but I can tell you, it's not the most straightforward car. I wouldn't necessarily say that the track is that hard. It is indeed not easy, especially rFactor. The exit is for some reason very, very strange. I mean, the fact that we're gaining on all of more than a second per lap actually tells the story, but it's the story of Max Verstappen, really, like being in the fastest car but not being first. At those anti-cuts, or not even those AstroTurfs, I think they are the big issue. The white curbs are absolutely fine, to be honest, but if you hit those green ones, anyway. Mercedes fat boy. Well, I think the Red Bull is the fastest car on one single lap. F. Keep pushing, keep flying. Yeah, but I think it's a driver quality. Personally, I say this again, Bottas has been pretty useless again. Like, one seriously have to tell me why Bottas wasn't covering the inside on the sprint between turn 4 to turn 5 to fend off Verstappen. I don't fucking get it. Personally, I would not be surprised if Mercedes is swapping Russell with Bottas mid-season at a certain time. Today it should have been a Mercedes 1-2. So what's great to see though, these tires, they seem not to degrade that much. I mean, of course we do have a evolution on the track, but still, I'm still heavy. I'm doing the same lap times and improve by 0.2. Bring back old F1 tires, please. I certainly haven't been shit. Yep, next start. Well, that initial start has been really good. Well, nearly fastest lap of the race. Again, oh, we have another one. F, Y. Well, 15 seconds though. In 12 laps time, 12 minutes time. It's not too bad, but yeah. What the fuck am I doing? Maybe I'm gonna make it back to pit road. I'm gonna check every undercut, not undercut, every AstroTurf curb now. Lexar, good call. So, and here comes the one that I don't understand at all. Das ist völlig geistig. Völlig geisteskrank auch. I don't understand that. You hear it? Like, look at the RPM. 15,600, 15,800, 15,900, 16,000, 17,2,000 and dead. Like, you can't do anything on it. You touch it and you die. Amazing. So let's have a look though on our move. Here is the full battle. That of course was a bit opportunistic, but just getting him out of the rhythm a bit. Going for a switchback then. And let him oversteer wide. Turn on the inside. Oh, so nice. Yep, Lexar. Send logs and traces. I need to save him, Jerne. I need to save him. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for all your passion that you show on the stream. Thanks for all the new follows. Thanks for all the subs. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Obviously, kudos to Ole for a mega drive, for keeping it all together. It was still good fun. Guys, that's gonna do it for today. That's gonna do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Michi Hoyer. I'm actually going to say it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on GT Pro. Okay, stream is about to end, so F